Student, in this working capital lecture, we will do a one basic activity in which we will try to find out amount of working capital. Like suppose this is the data which is given to you and you are interested to find out working capital amount. Remember that working capital is the operating fund that you require to operate your business smoothly. And whenever you are working on the computation of working capital, keep in mind that the fundamental formula will be current assets minus current liabilities. But generally in finance, we do not take all the current assets, whatever available in the part of the balance sheet section. We generally prefer three components from the current assets part. The one is cash, receivables, and inventory. As well as in the current liability part, we do not take all the current liability. We generally take account payable amount as well as accrual expenses if any accrued expenses is given in the question. Suppose in this data, whatever things are given, you can see that cash and accrued expenses can be taken as current assets, current liability. But bank loan is not a part of current assets and current liability. So in this kind of situation, if anything is given which is not part of current assets and current liability, you can skip it. So bank loan will be assumed as fixed liability, so it has no work with the working capital. And long-term securities is also showing a long-term investment, and this is part of the fixed assets. So again, we cannot take this long-term securities in our question. So in such a situation, when a lot of informations are given in the data and you are interested to find out working capital, you should be very careful that what information you actually need, and then the rest of the information will be eliminated and you will not take it in the computation of working capital. Other current liabilities, I will also not consider it because I am specifically working on the main components of the working capital. The receivable is a part of current assets and payable is a part of current liability. So from this data, or suppose many other informations are given, you should be careful that keep in mind that when you're working on working capital, you can only take current assets as well as current liability. So here I'm showing you that we are taking two current assets. The one is cash and receivable. Its total sum becoming 1000, and we are deducting two current liabilities, accrual charges and account payable. This sum is 675, and when you will minus it from the total of current assets, your working capital is 325. This working capital showing that this is the fund which will be required to operate your business. Means the total fund that was required was 1000, but since this is the liability that you successfully arrange, so 675 is coming through various other liabilities, and then the rest amount will be arranged by you for operation of the business.